monster. Good, good. Because what else did you think this world was gonna call you, huh? You think you was ever gonna be understood? No. Listen close. You're not broken. You're not lost. You're exactly what you were made to be. This world, it ain't meant for the weak. It ain't meant for the soft-hearted. This is war. Every damn day of your life is war. And guess what? You're losing it. Look around you, man. Look at these people who call themselves better than you, who judge you like they know you. They don't know a damn thing about what you've been through. They weren't there when you was scraping the bottom, when you was fighting every second to not drown. They didn't feel the weight of failure dragging you down every day. They didn't see the tears, the fists clenched so tight your nails dug into your own skin. You were alone, always alone. And what did they do? They branded you a monster, an outcast, a freak. But here's the truth. Monsters don't cry. Monsters don't feel sorry for themselves. Monsters rise. Monsters break chains. Monsters tear apart the world that tried to break them. You want to be weak? Go ahead. Let them step all over you. Let them laugh in your face. Let them see you fold under the pressure. Let them think they won. But if you want to prove them wrong, you gotta stop acting like the prey, man. You ain't the one running. You are the damn hunter. Every single person who doubted you, every one of them is right. You are a monster. But they didn't see the whole picture. They think the word monster means weak, means out of control. Nah, bro. They don't get it. Monsters ain't weak. Monsters are ruthless. They don't take orders. They make them. And guess what? Monsters. They survive when everyone else falls. Look. I ain't here to hold your hand. I ain't here to tell you it's all gonna be okay, because it ain't. It's never been okay. It never will be. But that's the reality, and you better get used to it. You got two choices here. Let that reality crush you, or let it build you into something that can't be destroyed. You don't wait for a savior. There ain't no salvation coming. No knight in shining armor is gonna ride up and save you from your hell. You fight your way out, or you die in the pit. Know what the problem is? You too soft. Yeah, I said it. You too busy looking for excuses Too worried about what people think of you. The hell you care about what they think for? You think their opinions matter? They just sheep. You ain't gotta justify yourself to no sheep. You wanna be a lion, then stop acting like prey. Every hit life's thrown at you, every scar on your back, every time they laughed and you took it, all that rage you bottled up, you need to let it out. Unleash it. Stop holding back. You've been playing small, acting like you're afraid of your own strength, but that's where you fail. You gotta tap into it. That part of you, the one you're scared of. That's your power. That's the fire that'll burn everything they said about you to ashes. They think you a monster. Fine. Prove them right. Be the damn monster they're scared of. Be the shadow that keeps them up at night. Be the nightmare that never lets them rest. When you walk into a room, they better feel the weight of who you are. Every step you take should shake the ground beneath their feet. You ain't just someone trying to survive anymore. You are the one they fear. You are the reckoning. But here's the thing. You gotta stop feeling sorry for yourself. That shit. That's weakness. You ain't no victim. Not anymore. You survived all this, not so you could keep crying about it, but so you could come out the other side stronger, harder, colder. Forget about redemption. Forget about being saved. That ain't for you. Redemption is for people who can afford to care about what they've done. You're beyond that now. You're the one who's gonna tear this world apart. You're the one who's gonna make us remember your name. But not out of pity. Not out of sorrow. Out of fear. Let them call you a monster. Let them think you're out of control. They don't realize yet, do they? That's exactly what you are. You ain't meant to be tamed. You ain't meant to be part of their broken system. You are chaos. You are destruction. You are everything they're too afraid to become. So stop holding back. Stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to play by their rules. You were never meant for that. You were meant to rip it all apart. Every scar, every tear. Every time you felt like you couldn't go on, you wasn't just surviving. You was sharpening yourself. You think pain makes you weak? Pain sharpens you. Pain hardens you. Pain turns you into something they can't touch. These people out here, they're comfortable, soft, living in their little bubbles, thinking life's always gonna go their way. They don't understand what it's like to be hit so hard. You forget who you are, to be kicked when you're already down. But you lived that reality. You tasted the dirt, felt the weight of the world pressed down on your chest until you couldn't breathe. But you're still standing. Still breathing. And that right there, that's your edge. The worst part. You've been holding back. Yeah, don't lie to yourself. You know it's true. You've been hiding what you could be. Holding yourself in a box just because you're scared. Scared of your own power. Scared of what you could become. But let me tell you this. You don't get to be scared. Fear, that's for the weak. That's for those people who never went through the fire, who never had to claw their way back from the edge. You should have let go of fear a long time ago. You keep looking for a reason to justify yourself, looking for some kind of peace, some kind of redemption. You want to be understood. You think there's peace waiting for you at the end of this. Wake the hell up. The only peace you're ever gonna find is the peace you carve out for yourself. With your fists, with your rage, with your blood. Stop looking for a way out of this hell, because there ain't one. This is your home now. This is where you belong. You either own it, or you die in it. Every time you pull back, every time you second guess yourself, you're letting them win. You think they respect you. You think they'll ever see you as an equal. They won't. Not until you make them. Not until you crush every expectation they had of you under your heel and make them see who you really are. You've got all that power inside you, but you keep letting yourself be chained by what? Their judgment, their opinions? Freed, you gotta show them what real power looks like. You've been broken? Good. Stay broken. Stop trying to put the pieces back together. Leave them shattered. You don't need to fix yourself. You need to embrace the monster that grew out of that brokenness. You don't need to heal. You need to be the damn infection. The thing that spreads, that rots everything around it, that tears through everything they thought was safe. That's who you are now. That's what you were always meant to be. And if they want to fight, then give them one. They won't ever forget. You was becoming something unstoppable. They think you a monster. Prove them right. Rip them apart with the same hands that built you up from the rubble. Show them what real power looks like. Not the fake shit they talk about in their books. Not the pretend strength they flash in their empty eyes. Real power. The kind that bends the world to its knees. The kind that don't need nobody's approval, nobody's permission. The kind that's earned in blood, sweat, and pain. You ain't like them. You ain't meant to be like them. You're meant to be more. So stop hiding. Stop pretending you ain't built for this. You were forged in fire, and fire don't apologize. Fire don't ask for permission to burn. They think you a monster. Damn right you are. Now make them fear the day they ever crossed you.